Good morning everybody and welcome back to Not That Kind of a Channel. Today is all about styling the car. A few minutes ago the postman rang at our doorbell and now I will check what he brought me, and I hope it's the new foil for the interior. So let's have a look and see what we got. So why do I want to foil the car or the interior? Basically, I want to foil the wood trims in the car because they were bleached out over time, and now the one in the middle is really yellow, and the trims on the left and the right side of the car are much brighter than those in the back. And for that I will go to the car and I will show you how this look like. I don't think they look really good, and so yeah, I want to foil them. So first I wanted to sand the door trims, these wooden door trims, but the problem is if you want to remove these wooden door trims on the doors on all four sides, you have to remove the complete door cut. And yeah, I don't want to do this because for me this is too much work for getting those trims covered with something new or something I like more than this bleached wood. So yes, but now I will show you how this looks in the middle or in the console. As you see here, it's really yellow. It's not really a dark wood or a wooden structure, so this doesn't look good. This is the one on the side. I think this one is okay. It's not that dark as in the back. When you have a look at here in the back, it's more dark than in the front. And I think this is causes these dark windows will cause that these door trims don't bleach out so much than in the front. What will I dismantle? Maybe I will dismantle the middle console, and yes, that's it. The middle console, you can get out the ashtray and this one on the top. And I think I will start with the one on the top because this is the one you can get out easily with a screwdriver or with some plastic tool that you need to remove the interior. Let's get my tool. This is my tool, and now I will dismantle this trim in the middle. To remove this one, as I said before, you can use a screwdriver and get under here and pop it off. So that's it. As you can see here, there are two layers of real wood. Another thing I wanted to do was to sand this one and veneer this one with a new type of wood. But the problem is that it is not wood alone, it's also this big fat plastic layer, and so I decided to foil this one. Yeah, and that's it. And now I'll get the ashtray, and now we'll go inside to our table and try to foil this one. So this is how my foil looks like. It's a wrapping foil from 3M. I think it's a 2080. Why did I choose this one? There are several reasons why I choose this one. The first is it's very easy to apply. You don't have to be that kind of expert to get these on, to get the foil on these parts. And the other thing which is cool, they have some glue elevations on the inside of the foil and some air ducts. And for this, it's really easy to place the foil, and if if it doesn't fit exactly, you can easily get it off and remove it and place it again. And when you press when you press the foil on this part, then the glue will be pressed down and the air can escape through these air ducts. And that is why this foil is really cool, yeah, and easy to apply. And the color is dark gray coral. Now I'm very, very excited because, as I said before, I never did this. Yeah. It's my first time I will foil something, and I think when I look at this here, this can be very interesting to cut these things out, so yeah. Okay. You can get this cover easily off. It's only to pull it away and that's it. Okay. And now, as I said before, here you see the difference between the color. This one is the one from the top of the middle console, and this is from the ashtray, which is lower down down in the shadow where no sunlight hits it. And yes, so yeah, that's the reason why I wanted to foil these parts, because 3 or 4 colors really won't look good in the car, so yes. So guys, as you can see, I changed the position of the camera so you can follow my steps easier. What I forget before applying the foil is I have to clean this part, and for that I use alcohol with 100% or nearly 100%. It's isopropanol to get all the dust and all the fat and everything off from this. I should do this so. This works. If a professional views that, please write in the comments what I did wrong, so I can make this better next time. But I watched a few videos on YouTube, and yeah, I hope I will do this correctly. So, and because this is my first one, I will show you how these look in the car. I'm really excited. Let's open up the door. Did you remember? This was the color before, this light brown, and now it's that. So, let's take this back in place. Bring it back in place. Press it in. Yeah, that's it. Whoa, looks much better than before, I think. Really cool color. The first thing what you need to do when you want to remove the center console is you have to remove the cup holder. You only pull the cup holder out. Then you have this plate under the cup holder. You have to unscrew these 2 screws and then only pull off the center console. It's only clipped in. But be careful not to damage the clips. And then you have to get it out like this. So, in my special case, I have this additional tool installed, as you can see here, and this cable here is very short. So just give me a second. I have to remove this cable first, and then I can remove the other stuff. As I said before, the console is mounted like this, and then you get it out, and if you don't have this module installed, you can easily turn it on the side and unplug the big gray one and the green one upper here, and that's it. And so easy it is to remove the center console. In our case, we have to remove this wooden panel over here. So this one is has 4 screws, I think. This one has 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the next step we have to do is we have to remove this wooden panel over here. Upper here is another connector we have to remove, and we have also to remove the connectors for the cigarette lighter. Yeah, that's it. So, and now we have our box for the air suspension. These are really strong screws, so okay, they're all the same. I think this project will take longer than I thought, because I applied the foil on the passenger's door trim 2 times, but it doesn't really work. So I have to dismantle all 4 door cards. Yep. But for this I need help, and so I have to wait if my cameraman is available. So I would say let's cut some foil and foil this. But first I'll clean everything. I will clean the board too, because it's dirty. Okay, so new roll. So this is how it looks. Okay, this is wood. This is how it looks like. I think it looks really good. So this is how the control panel look now. What do you think? Do you think this one looks great, or do you like the other one more? Okay, and for the next step, we will remount this in our center console. So guys, I finished the middle part where the gear knob is. I also foiled this with this grey metallic color, but I have to say I had to do this twice, because the first on the first one I cut it in here too deep, and then the plastic below which came through, and that didn't look good. So I get all the foil off and did it again. Yeah. So I would say now it's time to mount this back in the car. Okay, let's go. So, and now on the reverse. So, just get off. Yep. So the only thing you have to do is get the clips back in, and then get your screws. Maybe I can do the cup holder too. So, cup holder, no, yeah, and that's it for the center console. So the next step we're gonna do is we're gonna remove our door card. This door card will be removed completely, and for that we have to dismantle some things. Like this one, we have to clip this off, and there, I think there's 1 or 2 screws under there, and yeah. But I will show you this in a second. This is really easy, and it's not a big deal. So I would say, let's start with this one. I get this remove tool for the interior. Okay, and the screwdriver. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're going under here, and then we'll clip this off. And here you see there are 2 screws. And on the other side it's the same. Now we get our screwdriver and unscrew everything. There are 4 screws, 2 screws down here, and I don't know, in the back there is no screw, because in the front there's a screw on this side. So. Whoa, okay. I changed the screwdriver because the other one was too small. And yeah, now I get a bigger one. And I get this small cup for the screws. Over here, there is another screw. Don't know if you can see this. You also have to remove this one. So, I think those 2 screws down here, they are a little bit longer. Oh, where's the screw? Okay. So now, the door card needs to be removed by pulling this straight back. I will start down here, because it's only clipped in. So yeah, and then start down here and then go over here and pull it straight to you. But be careful, don't get too wide, because when you look here, there are a lot of cables in here which you have to unconnect, like this one. This is for the speaker, so it's easy to remove. This one upper here is for the electric window, and okay, this one I will show you later. So what's that? There's another cable. I think this is for the lightning. So down there is another plug. I don't know if you can see this one. Oh. So okay, 1, 2, 3. What's down there? Another cable. Holy, how many cables are there? Okay, and over here you have to remove the door opener. And now, let's say, we have to remove this one upper here. And this only goes by pressing down this one and push it backwards. But I would say we go in and we'll have a look how we do this. So there are 2 plugs you have to remove before you can remove this door trim. The first one you need to do is the one over here. As you can see, there's not a lot of space for removing this one, so I would recommend you get this a little bit back and then get the plug out like this. And the second one is down there, and there is this small knob here, this plastic knob, which you have to remove with the screwdriver a little bit up, and then you can slide the plug out like this. So this one here holds the plug in here, so you have to get this up and then slide the plug out. So, and this is how you remove the door trim. So now slide it back. Oh yeah, okay, and it falls out. So just give me a second. Okay, And now, here we have our door trim. Okay. There is another clip which holds this in here. So you have this to get away, and on the other side it's the same. And then you can easily remove your door opener. That's it. So, okay. So now we have our first door trim. Yeah, and now I will foil it and then try to get it back in the car. Well, the first thing I did is I implemented the door opener again. You only have to get it back in, and then these clips will step in, and yeah, now it's holding in. So, and the next step is I will implement this. Yeah, up there. And then I'll connect these plugs again. So the first one over here, plug, it's in, and the next one down here. Get it back in place. So, yeah, and that's it. And now our door trim with our cool new door card is finished. So let's do this another 3 times. The first thing is I will connect all cables. So, let's get it down there. So be sure that all clips were aligned. Now our door card is back installed, and this is how it looks like. It fits to the whole car. Yeah. And now we'll do the passenger side. So today I finished my work with the foil. Yeah, and now I will show you how this looks in the car. I have to say, I only recorded the removement of the door card in the back, because all other door cards are the same. So the only difference between the back one and the front one is you have one plug to unplug more, and that's it. And, oh, I forgot something to say. You have one screw more, and this screw is hidden. I hope you can see this. So it's hidden under here. So give me a second, I'll show you this. Under here there's a screw in it, and yeah, that's the only difference between the front and the rear. So, but now let's have a look and see what it looks like. So, I know some of you say, oh, okay, that looks boring, the wood looks much better, but I think now everything, like the grille, everything matches. The door trims on the side, this door trim over here, and the door trims in the back. So guys, what do you think? Was it worth the time to do this, or did you like the wood more? I think for me personally it looks really great, and I'm very satisfied with this. Yeah. Okay, so this was it with how to foil the interior of Land Rover Discovery 4. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you do so, please give me a like, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. And what I want to know is, did you like the old wooden trims more, or do you like the new grey one more? So guys, please let me know in the comments, and have a nice day, and bye, see you soon.